Who doesn't love a citrus tree? They've got glossy green leaves, there's the flowers that are fragrant, and of course, there's the fruit. But if you want a citrus tree with as many fruit as this one, you do need to follow a couple of steps, and that all starts with the planting. Now, Richgrow have been creating garden products for over 100 years, and lucky for us, the Black Marble range is a premium product which gives you high yield and health for your plants. Richgrow are all about growing memories, and what better way than planting a tree? Getting the right spot is key, and here is absolutely perfect. We've got plenty of room for our tree to mature. It's full sun, there's great drainage. Now, whenever you're planting anything, it's a good idea to try and improve your soil. Do that with Richgrow Black Marble compost. This will help to bind sandy soil together. It helps to break up stable clay, it brings in the worms, it lets it hold on to moisture and nutrients for longer, and it increases the stability of your soil. Now, if you've got an established garden bed, you can use compost as a mulch, but I'm just going to dig it in. When you're planting a citrus tree, the most important thing is to never bury the graft point, which is right here. You want to backfill around the root ball, but don't over compact it, because you want those roots to get out into that nice fresh soil. It may seem counterintuitive, but I'm actually removing all the flowers from this tree, and what that does is tell the tree to put its growth into roots rather than flowers and fruit. You'll see this one behind me now. I planted that 2 years ago at the same size, and it's put on loads of growth, which means this year it's going to give me a bumper crop. To finish off the planting process, I'm just top dressing with some Richgrow Black Marble fruit and citrus. Now, this has all the nutrients your plant needs for all the growth that it's going to be doing. Once that's done, I'll water it in and then top dress with some mulch, because citrus love hot leaves and cool roots. Now, I'm going to feed this tree every 8 weeks with the Richgrow Black Marble, but when the weather heats up or you start to see flower buds, it's a good idea to give it a hit with the liquid concentrate. You can do this every 7 to 10 days. Fruit and citrus are not just for the large garden, you can grow them in a pot too. When selecting a citrus for a small space or a pot, it's important to choose a dwarf variety. Now, these come in lemons and limes all the way through to mandarins and oranges. Today, I'm going to be potting up a blood orange. Now, a dwarf variety means it takes the rootstock of a smaller plant and the canopy of a larger plant. That way you get all the fruit and all the benefits of a big canopy, but it doesn't take up too much space. When you're selecting a pot, you don't want anything too big, you don't want anything too small. Something like this is just perfect. When it comes to potting mix, you need to buy the best you can afford, and I like Richgrow Black Marble. It's high in potash and iron, and it's also got all the other nutrients your citrus is going to need for best growth and maximum yield. It's also got a wetting agent, so you know when you water, it's going to be effective. As pots are really free draining, I like to feed and water with a liquid at the same time. Richgrow Black Marble Fruit and Citrus Concentrate is perfect. It'll give your hungry citrus all the nutrients they need. With your plants in the ground or in a pot, the ongoing care is vital to get a bountiful crop. Here is how I look after my citrus. Caring for a citrus really is one of life's true pleasures and a great way to grow some memories. But if you want as many fruit as this tree's got, you really need to feed your plants well. For that, you'll need Richgrow Black Marble Fruit and Citrus. It's a balanced nutrition for your tree. The black colouring is actually iron, and when that's combined with the nitrogen, it'll give you lovely green leaves. It has lots of potassium in it, which is perfect for a bounty of fruit, and the phosphorus and trace elements really round out the balanced diet for your tree. You can apply this every 8 weeks as it's a granular. Because citrus do so much, it's really difficult to overfeed them. That's why when you start to see flowers and fruit form, it's a good idea to hit them with a liquid fertilizer like Richgrow Black Marble Fruit and Citrus Concentrate. Now, you can apply this to the canopy and the leaves actually absorb the nutrients. Anything that runs off just gets picked up by the root zone. Citrus plants really like hot leaves and cool roots, so apply a layer of organic mulch about 75mm thick. That's going to insulate the soil, but it's also going to suppress the weeds. Now, if you live in a frost-prone area and you're expecting cold weather, pull that mulch back, really soak the ground, and the water will actually insulate the roots for you. Citrus are great plants, but they can come with a few problems. One of the main ones is nutrient deficiency. So you'll notice either a deep triangle at the base of the leaf or yellow veining. That just means it's really hungry. So give it some Richgrow Black Marble Fruit and Citrus. You can use the granule or you can use the liquid. They'll both have the same results, but pick the one that suits your maintenance schedule best. Or you can use both. Now, another problem you might have is this. This is citrus gall wasp. You can see a wasp comes and lays its egg into the plant, and then it hatches out and forms all these deformed growth, and you're not going to have a healthy plant. So cut this out of your tree and get rid of it out of your garden. Do not put it into your compost bin. Another issue you can have is aphids and sap-sucking insects. They will literally sap the lifeblood out of your plant, but you can spray them with Rich Grow Beta Bug. It's completely natural, it's made of chili and garlic, and it just works an absolute treat. There's nothing like growing memories from planting a citrus out in the garden or up into a pot. The ongoing care and troubleshooting problems, well, you know there's a Rich Grow product to help you out. It might be the Black Marble potting mix or compost, perhaps it's the granular or liquid feed. There's something to help you grow the best fruit possible. For more information, head to richgrow.com.au or get your products from Bunnings.